No. No. Bloody hell.
It's all right. It's all right.
No. Jesus. What is going on?
Who's this?
Kante.
Walker
Peters.
Peters. Oh, wait.
Jesus. Get it away.
That's
Ref.
foul.
Not given. Oh, my God. It's a corner.
Corner to West Ham.
Oh, Jesus. Last attack of the game. It's a corner to West Ham. Studs up. Come on.
Please don't do this. Don't do this, Palace.
No. I swear I can't watch.
Don't do this, Palace. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Ow. Yes.
Full time. All right. 0-0, as you were.
All right, we'll take that. We'll take that any day of the week.
God.
Any day of the
You
week.
Spurs making me watch
Any
that.
day of the week. But look, you know, we had the harder fix. Well, I say we had the harder fixture. We had the team more on form. Both played form teams this week. That's the reality. Both drawn. Still 2 points. We go to Wolves this weekend, 20th in the league. They play Everton, who are chasing Europe. So I'll take that right now. Before the weekend started.
3,000 people in the chat.
Big up.
Unbelievable.
I'll take that. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I think it's a good point for Tottenham. I think West Ham might see it as a decent point as well. I don't think it's like a terrible result, but I think for us, the fact that we didn't get punished for that as much as badly as we could have for that last-minute goal against Brighton is big. And I think psychologically, to not get too pulled away from the relegation fight, considering how damaging that last-minute goal was, I think you can now recontextualise the performance against Brighton more as you can take the positives more out of it, even with the lack of win, because we're not pulling too far behind West Ham now. So I think we can be a bit more positive about Saturday.
Yeah, look, there is a source of frustration because if that last-minute goal doesn't go in, we're sitting outside the relegation zone right now.
Correct.
So there is that frustration, but we live to see another day. We're still there. We're still fighting. We're still within one game of coming out of the relegation zone, with us playing Wolves and then playing Everton. So
And West Ham were good today, but I think definitely second half took their foot off the gas and were a bit nervy, weren't they? I felt in that second half, and I wasn't watching it today thinking they were great. But look, they had their moments in the first half. I said that first half they would be disappointed they didn't get the goal, and I think that probably cost them not scoring one of those two chances. I think that was a big moment for them.
but it's a hard place to go, Crystal Palace.
It's not an easy place to go. But again, a Palace side, resting a few players out, been playing on Thursday. So it was a bit of an opportunity. You could argue a bit of an opportunity missed.
For both clubs.
Yeah, I think they'll probably feel a bit relieved near the end that goal got disallowed, and they're a bit under pressure late in the game. So I think West Ham will probably feel like it's a well-earned point. But I think from our point of view, I think it gives us a bit of a lift, the fact they dropped points, and it's 2 points out of the gap instead of 4, and it was looking really scary at one point. Now, if we beat Wolves, they have to beat Everton now because of our goal difference.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to win that game. If they don't win that game, we could be out the relegation zone come Saturday.
So the goal difference is us minus 11, them minus 17. Yeah,
If
so
we
it's
win,
quite significant.
They have to beat Everton. If they don't beat Everton, we're out the relegation zone.
We're playing at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're going by what should happen by the odds, we're going to be favourites, and Everton to draw or win. You probably think.
The only problem I have with it is our record at Wolves, because our record at Wolves
we have to win the game.
is horrific.
But I'm confident that if we beat Wolves, we'll be out. Come Saturday, we'll be out of the relegation zone.
So they play Everton at home, then they go away to Brentford, and then Arsenal at home in their next 3 games. And our next 3 games is Wolves away, Villa away, and Leeds at home. Hopefully, by that point, Leeds will be home and hose. Villa surely have to rest players against us because of their Europa League game, literally a few days after the semi-final. And then Wolves away, who are sitting bottom of the league. So you've got to say, our fixtures over the next 3 games are massively favourable over theirs.
Look, for 100%, the next step is just get outside that relegation zone. That's the next step for us. That's what we've got to look at. Obviously, we have to win a game. I think if we do win on Saturday, we get out the relegation zone, I think, unless West Ham win, obviously. But I think I've got a feeling they probably drop points again. And then the momentum of that win, could that spark something? And hopefully we take the positives from the Brighton game into Saturday against Wolves, against a side that, I know have been good of late, but they just got beat 4-0 to West Ham and 3-0 to Leeds. So they're very beatable. You've got to expect to win that game. I don't care what our record is against them. We have to win that game. We have to expect to win that game.
The problem I see is that Wolves are a much different outfit at home as they are away from home. They're getting battered away from home, but at home, their last 2 home games in the league, they've beaten Liverpool and they've beaten Aston Villa. You know what I mean? They've taken major scalps there. So it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. It's going to be a very difficult game at Molineux.
But we have to win that game.
Yeah, we have to win it. It's a must win. Can you see? I can't see a situation where we don't win that game and we stay up. Yeah. We have to win that game.
Absolutely. Must win. And I think after today's draw, you can look forward to that game on Saturday now, where if we win, you can think about where we'll be if we win, rather than if we were 4 points behind. You're thinking we have to win just to keep pace. Yeah. Now it's like if we win, we're potentially outside the relegation zone now. So I think that's how we got to look at it. So that's why it's significant they drop points tonight, West Ham, and hopefully it's something positive for us. And I think we've just got to take the improvements from Saturday and against Brighton and not get too down now, because I think it's easy to look at that drop point and think, oh God, we're going to be 5 points and 4 points off relegation. But now that's not the case. So we knew that there was, West Ham were always going to drop points between now and the end of the season. So we just got to focus on ourselves. Yeah,
and you know what? On top of that, with Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest as well, Friday night, they go away to Sunderland. That's a very difficult game. Sunderland are on form right now. If Sunderland beat Forest and we all of a sudden beat Wolves, and Forest are back in it. Yeah. Forest are dragged all the way back in it. And they play Chelsea away, sandwiched in between a Europa League semi-final and 3 days before the second leg. So all of a sudden, if we can beat Wolves, I think Nottingham Forest are banging trouble as well.
Yeah, we just need to win that game now. We have to win that game against Wolves. It's so massive. Doesn't get much bigger than that. It is an absolutely ginormous game. If we don't win that game, I don't even want to think about that scenario.
Yeah.
But I think the main takeaway is for all the talk going into this game of, Tottenham are done.
It could be 4 points behind.
It could be 4 points. That's not happened. So that's a massive relief.
Yeah,
for Tottenham.
Absolutely. So we live to fight another day, people. Positive off the back of a good performance against Brighton. Not getting the result, obviously that's the negative. But let's take that good performance. Let's take the energy. Let's take the fight into the Wolves, into Molineux. And let's hope for 3 points. That's the best we can do right now.
100%. And that's it. That's all we got to say. I mean, there'll be more hate-alongs coming. I think today's been a lot of people enjoyed it seems. So 30,000 views. I mean, pretty happy with that.
Exactly. And they all said you do a hate-along, they're guaranteed to win. Well, we got the result. We got the result.
The hate worked. So we'll be back for more of these. We'll be back tomorrow, more content. And let's just hope we're still alive. We are still alive. I still feel a pulse. Tim Sherwood did the old Tim Sherwood. So West Ham dropping points, major positive. Let's hope there's more of this to come.
All right, we'll see you all very, very soon, people. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Big up to Lucas Hoodie, by the way.
Yeah.